Hey guys, real quick before today's video, just wanted to thank you all for using creator code CWA in all Supercell games, not just Clash Royale, in case you play some of those other games. I am doing two $50 giveaways, 5 winners in each $50 giveaway on Facebook and on Twitter, so $100 up for grabs. Follow me there and go ahead and enter. The winners will be announced in 24 hours from now. So go ahead and check those out, and again, thank you for using my creator code. Onto the main video. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Welcome to the main video, and thank you again for using my creator code. And we have another guy with the creator code on the channel. It is Tag. What is it Sir Tag? Is that your creator code? Or is it Tag?
Man. It's Sir Tag.
Okay, welcome back to the channel, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
I am doing great, dude. I kind of like these balance changes. I'm surprised there was only 4 cards, but I really don't have any specific complaint about any of the 4 cards. You have a deck that you want to share, but before we actually go into the live matches, what do you think of the balance changes? Like, what do you rank it or rate them or whatever?
I would say they're fantastic. I mean, I really didn't have much that I would want to change about the game. I think that almost every win condition is viable. If I want to play Giant, I can play Giant. If I want to play Royal Hogs, I can play Royal Hogs. Even before the buff, Sparky's viable. You name it. Every win condition in the game besides Royal Recruits, probably viable. So I'm very happy with how the game is balanced. There's a ridiculous amount of cards, and they've done a really good job, and just shows that they don't have to nerf anything right now.
Yeah, I definitely think that if there's one card to be nerfed, maybe I'm not even don't attack me, guys. Don't kill the messenger, right? I'm just saying if there's one card that feels like it might be on the strong side, it might be this guy right here, the Magic Archer. What do you think? How do you feel about him, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, so Magic Archer is without a doubt overpowered when your opponent doesn't have Fireball, but yeah, it's pretty weak if you can Fireball it and have other answers to your opponent's win conditions that they're trying to bait out the Fireball with. And
speaking of Fireball bait, this deck has plenty of it, right? You can obviously bait out Fireball / Poison, maybe with a Barb Hut, but definitely with a Flying Machine, Magic Archer, and Royal Hogs. And, the Flying Machine, Magic Archer, and Royal Hogs, those are 3 cards that if your opponent sees those, if your opponent sees those cards, they're usually just going to Fireball them, right? Or Poison them, because those are cards that you just don't want to deal with, unless you have like a Valkyrie for the Royal Hogs. So is that essentially how this deck is going to be working, Tag? Just a lot of Fireball bait and kind of getting that Fireball out of hand, getting that big spell out of hand, and then attacking?
Yeah, you definitely want to play pretty passive, though, in a few matchups where your opponent's going to be playing really aggressive with bridge spam with Barb Huts. Okay. So if you cycle Barb Huts a lot of the time passively, the Barbarians will get close to your opponent's tower. Maybe they'll drop something to counter it, and then you can get a Magic Archer right on top of the tower. So one of the things that I really like is the Barbarians keep your opponent's units aligned with the tower for a longer period of time. Same thing with Barb Barrel, and then you can get extra Magic Archer damage that you otherwise would not have. So it's really frustrating for your opponent. And of course, this deck is fundamentally very easy to play. So that's
I love that. I love that it's easy. Now let me ask you one question before we get into the live matches. Against beatdown decks, whether it be like Lava Hound or anything, if any time that the opponent drops something expensive in the back, is this a deck that you want to kind of set up your defense first with like a Barb Hut same lane or opposite lane? Or is it a deck that you should be pressuring with Royal Hogs and Bats or something, depending on what they have in hand for a counter in the opposite lane? Is it like a pressure or a defend first deck?
So if you have Barb Hut, I really like dropping Barb Hut. But if you don't have Barb Hut, in a lot of situations, I'll cycle a Bandit or go for Royal Hogs.
If they drop Elixir Golem or a Giant in the back, do you Barb Hut same lane or opposite lane? Like, are the Barbarians going opposite lane so they have to respond to that? Or are they going same lane so they eventually run into the tank?
It's definitely going into the tank 100% of the time. The one thing that I would advise you with the Barbarian Hut is early on, it's actually not always the best defense against like Elixir Golems. If you only have 7 Elixir and Elixir Golem Night Witch is coming at you, you're kind of in a sticky situation sometimes because the bats from the Night Witch can be exceedingly overwhelming. You don't have Poison, you don't have Snowball, you don't have Zap. This deck sometimes can struggle against an Elixir Golem Night Witch Fireball deck where they're able to eliminate your Magic Archer really quickly. So you just have to keep a good amount of Elixir against Elixir Golem players. Like I would play really defensive against them.
So playing rather like maybe a Magic Archer, Barb Barrel, Bats or something rather than always just, and especially in single Elixir, going with that Barb Hut.
Yeah, so some situations I wouldn't even apply opposite lane aggression with the Bandit against Elixir Golem players because I know that I would lose my tower. Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and jump into some live matches.
Awesome. Let's go.
Oh, already in a match. Sweet. Here we go, guys.
Let's get it, man. So I have Bats, I have Fly Machine, I have Barb Hut, and I have Fireball. So I'm going to go and split my Bats in the back and see if he does anything. If not, then we'll go for Royal Hogs and we'll split them. And we'll have bats getting tagged for by the Royal Hogs on the right-hand side. So reason we do that, it's really hard for him to go and activate King Tower with the bats there, so it's really, really nice. It's going to graveyard, so we want to go in for a Barb Barrel to go and kite the baby dragon if we can. Okay. And then we'll go in for bats again. I was just a little bit scared of a poison, so I don't really want him to be able to hit everything at once. Okay. So this is one of those matchups if we play against someone that is rocking a... Well, he's not got Bomb Tower, but if he did have Bomb Tower, the way I would have played this is I would have tried to go for Bandit opposite lane of our Barbs and opposite lane of our Royal Hogs, because I don't want to have everything going right into the Bomb Tower at once. But he's gonna have Furnace and he's gonna have Bowler, so that's,
I was gonna say that's 1-2 combo you did not want to see.
Yeah, probably a little bit worse for us, but it's definitely winnable still.
It's
like,
old school Splash Yard with Furnace. Okay, so yeah, I'm very curious how you handle this one. Sweet poisons.
It's still fine. Like, we're gonna lose the Magic Archer for sure, but I think it just barely misses that one Fire Spirit, which would have been nice. We're gonna wait for one of the Fire Spirits to die, then we drop our Bandit. Hopefully he doesn't have guards or like a knight or something. I'm hoping. Okay. There we go. So this knight is maybe going to get a graveyard with. So we want to kill it as quickly as possible with these bats.
Yeah.
I want to go for Royal Hogs and split them. So then he doesn't get as much value with the bowler if he decides to drop it. So the Royal Hogs are tanking. The bat's going to get on top of the tower. That's what I'm talking about, Ash.
Yeah. So that wasn't even like, I don't think it was even like a huge misplay. I think that he doesn't have the elixir. So nice heads up play on the aggressive Hogs. Let's see if he does. Okay. So the bad thing about the deck is he has like a million cards that counter your Royal Hogs.
Yeah.
The good thing is that you have a... Is there he doesn't have a lot of answers. My biggest
issue is my Barb Hut's kind of a dead card in this matchup since he's got Bowler and Furnace,
That's
right?
True.
So,
that's true.
Yeah, and I'm dropping my Barb Hut on the right-hand side so he can't get as much poison value as he otherwise would want. But this is what I was talking about, man. If I'm able to go in for that Barb Hut and I'm able to stack up Barbarians that allow me to align with my Magic Archer with whatever he's dropping, is so clean. Like, that feels so good when that happens.
Yeah. And look at all that damage you're getting on the right tower. Those new Royal Hogs put out so much damage.
I think they're actually really strong, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a Fireball, but I'm not going to go for tower damage. I'd rather just be able to kill that and use it as a launch pad.
Oh, this Bandit's on a mission.
Dude, it was so close. So close, but no cigar. But yeah, you see the Barbarians, right? They're going to be able to kill anything that he drops. Well, not a bowler, barring a bowler, but yeah. I still think that...
Yeah, he still has to use 7 elixir, and you're going to get some Magic Archer chip again.
That might be GG.
Oh, my
think
word.
We got him GG. So that was a crazy game. I actually did not think I was going to win that. I got pretty lucky there, I think. GG, man.
Either way, yeah, I feel like he had a million answers to you. Like you said, Barb Hut was very, like, mitigated the usefulness of the Barb Hut. Now, let's talk about Barb Hut, because I know we talked about it off air, and you said you were a big fan of, like, how they reworked it, and I am too, actually. It's kind of like Goblin and KG, you know? I kind of wish that all spawners were kind of like this. They have, like, a different dynamic to them, that they provide extra value, and are a little bit more spell resistant. What do you think, and feel free to search, too, what do you think of this Barb Hut?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. I think it's kind of akin to
obviously
like
that match was no good because Bowler. Hopefully Bowler won't be meta because if it is, then maybe it's different, right?
Yeah, that was a pretty miserable matchup. I think that we'll get anything better than that. Well, as I say that, I make the
you start out with the Barb. Yeah,
not so patient mistake of cycling Barb Hut or Barb Barrel and then getting just destroyed by someone going in for a Goblin Barrel at the same time. It's not really that much of a mistake. Like if you don't want to. Yeah. Like wait forever cycling when you have bats. Bats are going to be your next best answer to the Goblin Barrel.
But I do have to say, like we talked a big game because off air we were both talking about how the Barb Hut is actually could be useful, especially in a deck like this. But this matchup too, like Princess and Bowler, are like the two cards that you really don't want to see, right? With a
not really. I'd rather just not see Firecracker. Firecracker and Dark Goblin are going to be infinitely worse for us to play against than Princess, I would say. Yeah.
So Princess, you're just fireballing then?
Princess is just like not doing as much damage to it. It's annoying, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't like get shot back when it fires its projectile, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's a huge difference there, yeah.
All right.
We'll see if we can Magic Archer this. I think that's further back, so I'm gonna go for bats.
Nice.
So I'm able to decipher like where it is based on the shadow. I'm gonna Fireball it just because I want it out of the way right now. I don't really want to have to deal with it, and it gives us chip damage.
Yeah. So he's obviously playing... His Rocket's not going to do really anything against you. His Inferno Tower isn't a big issue, right?
Yeah, the Inferno Tower does just destroy our Royal Hogs, right? Like, it's going to be pretty good against it, but we do have Bandit, and we have Barbarian, and we have Fly Machine, so we have ways of sniping it. One
You're
thing that
worried about
I
Inferno
have
Tower,
learned...
really? I feel like these new hogs will eat through that.
Yeah, so one thing that I did learn from watching a lot of really good Royal Giant players was you want to drop your Barb Hut a little bit lower, or your Furnace a little bit lower if you're running Furnace, right? Okay. And the reason behind that... Oh, I thought that was a little bit off to the side. My bad. But the reason why I do that is... just don't want the princess to snipe it as easy. So
I got you.
Sometimes you want to drop it like near your king tower too. Yep. It's fine. The reason why I dropped it a little bit higher here is simply because I was a little bit scared of this man going in for spam at the river, and I didn't really want to like have a huge loss in single elixir where I wasn't able to afford other cards. So if you drop your Barb Hut too low,
that bandit almost went ham again. Right.
If you drop your Barb Hut too low against someone that's gonna have a heavy bait deck, you could just lose to either Prince or just a ton of spam on you.
Yeah.
I don't think he's dropping it off to the side very often, so that's really good for me. I thought he was. I was wrong once.
Wow,
but
Magic Archer.
Magic Archer connection, yeah. I'm not dropping anything behind my tower that can get rocketed, by the way. I think that's pretty standard, though. So we're trying to bait out like units on the other side, so then we can snipe the princess. That's another thing that's like really good. Okay. If you're able to bait out units, like you drop your Royal Hogs first, and then you're able to snipe the princess because they don't have units to protect. It's really, really nice.
Okay, so what? All right. So he's 2 rocket range to you, but you're still playing passively. Oh, that was a big hit there.
Yeah, I didn't feel really comfortably playing really aggressive there, but we're in a good spot now to win this.
Yeah.
So he's just dropping that down the middle again. I was thinking, like, I'm looking at this the entire time because I'm super scared of people dropping it slightly off to the side. Boom. If you drop it slightly off to the side, still on the tower, if you drop the Barb Barrel right on it, you're going to miss one of the goblins.
One goblin.
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
So you kind of guessed that he was going to do that one time and it cost you, but the whole time he was just right down the middle. So, hey, 2-0, well played. That time the Barb Hut did kind of play a bigger role. He never used the Inferno Tower the whole match. Feel free to search for another one, but is there ever, I just wanted to kind of ask you, is there ever a matchup where you're playing Barb Hut in the back of your tower, or are you always basically playing it? We saw in that first match against
sometimes minor chip. Like minor control decks, because you don't want them to be able to poison, and their offensive pressure is really like minimal. Oh man, this is unfortunate. I didn't have my Barb Girl in cycle this time, but you know, like last game I cycled it by misplay, so we're learning.
So this guy has the Tesla. Nice fireball for you.
Not something I'm not used to. This guy's probably just gonna have log bait again, and we'll see if he adjusts his Goblin Barrel placement. Admittedly, this is one of those matchups, like, no matter what I'm playing with Barb Barrel, I think I need to get better as a player against the Goblin Barrel. Just not because I make misplays, missing the Goblin Barrel too often, but because I'm so focused on it that sometimes I'll be spending so much time, like, paying attention to the Goblin Barrel that I'll make misplays with micro interactions around the map. But with this deck, it's like, it's easier to focus and it's easier to play just because it's a easy mechanical deck, you know?
Look at that, you're going to get 3 barbarians out of this.
Yeah, and we get the Bandit. Bandit uses the Dark Goblin as a launch pad, so we're in a really good spot now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love that rocket on the Barb Hut anymore, especially since he's still going to have to deal with 2 barbarians. I don't know.
That's what a lot of players used to do. I don't know if it's like that strong anymore. I'm going to go for Royal Hogs just so the Magic Archer stays alive, and if he drops a Knight, then he's not going to be able to kill it. Oh, wow, he freaked out, and the Magic Archers... Oh, I thought I was going to walk on the tower. Yeah. I didn't think that the Tesla...
Ooh, just narrowly missing that King Tower, too, thank God. Maybe that's what he was going for. Maybe he was hoping that you would activate, but I don't know.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not. All right, so now you do have...
That's right on top again. Yeah, that's crazy. So we can just go for a Bandit right on top of the Dark Goblin. The Fly Machine's locked onto the tower. We're in a really good spot, man. Yeah. I think... I can just go for Royal Hogs again. Usually with Tesla in the middle, he should be able to deny everything. Yeah. But he's not going for Tesla. I think he's probably going to log Ice Spirit or something, or maybe just sacks the tower.
Wow, he's gonna
yeah, this is just a free game, man. I don't know.
All right.
Early season, I guess. Yeah. We can go in for Bats, and then we can go for a Magic Archer, snipe the Princess. It takes 2 hits. That's further back for sure this time. So we can snipe that. I'm just paying a lot of attention to the shadows. Royal Hogs are slightly misplayed. It should have been one more tile up closer to the opponent's river. Yeah, so if I had dropped in the right spot, then all of the Royal Hogs still go towards the tower.
Yeah.
It's really important to know as well.
Yeah, I think most people probably know that, but just in case, yeah, you drop them
I just
not right in the pocket, just one tile up, so they all go towards Princess Tower.
Yeah.
So far,
it actually was one more tile up from that.
yeah, but either way, gets the job done.
Yeah, I just want to point out my misplay, so like other people don't make that same one, you know?
Of course. Oh, GG's, that's 3 in a row. Let's keep it going, man. Actually, you want to coach me with the deck once?
Yeah, sure.
All right, and then you can finish it off with a match, okay? Here I go. Boom. All right, here we go against Prototype. Good luck. Give him the Inferno Tower. So my starting hand is Flying Machine, Royal Hogs, Bats, Fireball.
So I prefer going Bats in the back and splitting them, or going in for Bandit in the back. So yeah, splitting that. And then if you can drop a Bandit in the back or a Flying Machine in the back in the same.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay, it's fine. But now you don't have Elixir for the Barb Butt, or... You're going to be able to stop that, but the Barbarians will still connect. You're going to probably be facing against P.E.K.K.A. He's got Log, though, so this is going to be an interesting variation. You're going to have to Barb Barrel that, and you should be okay. So the Magic Archer is going to be pretty annoying. You'll probably have to, like, Bats around it.
Yeah, I'm going to...
But then the Bandit's still going to get a connection on the other side, right? So
yeah, I guess I let it go. He'll split.
You don't really have a good card cycle to deal with that, It's split damage, you're fine.
So now I can Barb Hut here. Should I go low or high? Or medium?
Well, you want to go like medium. You want to make sure that you still have something to counter the Battle Ram.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's pretty good.
So now, Hero Ghosts.
That's
I
good.
Have Royal Hogs, Flying Machine. Yep.
You're down a bit of Elixir because you just dropped your Barb Hut, right? So now you can go in because you saw Poison and he doesn't have his Royal Ghost. So he's going to go drop either Electro Wizard or he's going to drop P.E.K.K.A. on this. Wow, that Flying Machine was aggressive. But the thing is, he doesn't really have too much to kill it. So, you know what? In most matchups, I would say that Flying Machine is like not ideal, but it worked out really well there.
So
just because
I'm not saying it was a right. Yeah, I'm not saying it was a right decision. I'm just saying I did it because I thought that Poison was way overcommit on his side.
It was a huge overcommit, especially when he doesn't have Royal Ghost in
Now I'm kind of scared right here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to drop a. Ooh, if he had any more Elixir, that would have been scary. But the one thing that you have to keep in mind is he had Log, didn't have Zap, so those Bats were amazing.
Yes, but I do have to keep in mind that I still have Elixir disadvantage, but now we're in double Elixir time, so now I feel much
You're in
safer.
a really good spot, man. Yeah. I've liked how you played this game.
Okay.
The thing that is really good about this deck is, I'm sure everyone's seen this, is the Royal Ghost is getting baited out because he's so scared of the Barb Hut. He's like, I gotta kill it.
Yep.
And then when he overcommits and he doesn't have the Royal Ghost in cycle, what is the splash damage that's gonna kill the Royal Hogs? The Royal Hogs got buffed. They do 6% more damage. It's ridiculous, right? And you bait out the P.E.K.K.A. and now he's like, wait, what do I do against the left-hand side?
Right.
All the Barbarians that spawn from the Barb Hut and then tank for your Magic Archer. Man, this is played really well,
Yeah, let's see what he does here.
Probably have to go for like a Magic Archer in the middle to go pull the P.E.K.K.A. or Barb Hut, yeah.
I went with the
I would have probably went for like a Magic Archer because you could space it out a little bit more. It's okay. It's okay, though.
Yeah, get some pressure coming in, though. It's going to get some damage.
Yeah.
No big deal, though.
Magic Archer is probably going to connect, or you could drop Bats.
So here, I still feel like he has a nice Elixir advantage. I just have to chill. I can't go too aggressive, right?
Yeah, you definitely have to chill here. He was at 10 Elixir, man. He was leaking.
Okay.
he was a savage. Okay, that's really good. That's a line.
Yeah.
He probably just won the game.
Yep.
That's it, Ash. That's it, baby.
There. Oh, is that how much does Fireball do?
That's not enough.
Okay.
And you don't have a direct source of damage, but if you get one more Magic Archer connection, one more Fireball, then you just Fireball and you win the game.
Yeah. So let's see what he can do here.
I would go for Royal Hogs because it's like if you get Royal Hog connection and you Fireball him, you're pretty much set. It's less.
I'm scared here. I'm definitely
for you
scared.
to go in for a Magic Archer and then he blocks and then he bridge spams you. So in these type of situations where there's like 300 damage, unless you have to go for the Magic Archer or you can like guarantee that you're going to be safe afterwards, I prefer to go for like the Royal Hogs and Fireball because it's very difficult for him to deny all damage, especially.
I got this.
Yeah, you got him. You're gonna get
one little tap. There we go. Whew.
There you go.
That was a little scared down the stretch. It was a little scary. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But he played well though. All right. You want to do one more then?
Of course, dude.
Right,
let's do it.
Boom.
Hey, let's get it.
All right, here we go. Against this dude.
The homie.
What's up with all these 5 hours Ignacio? What's up with all these weird names? So here
I
we
have
go.
a pretty bad hand. I have Magic Archer, I have Fly Machine, and I have Royal Hogs. So I'm just gonna chill. I don't really like Cyclo and Royal Hogs split them at the start, simply because if I do that, then he could go in for a tornado if I split them. But if I drop them in the same lane, I could like lose the Mega Knight or something. I had 10% battery warning as soon as the he dropped the Knight.
Sure, making excuses already, Tag. I see how it is.
This is really good though because he just dropped Tesla.
But Tesla. Oh.
That's gonna connect. I'm okay with it though.
No, it's not gonna connect. It's gonna be hogs forever. I feel like those pigs.
No, the pigs are gonna die, and then it goes on to the Magic Archer, and then it gets connection. I'm pretty sure. It should be able to
dude, that pig like will not die, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, he's gonna get a lot of damage,
but
yeah, whatever.
It's okay.
Dude, those pigs did so much damage.
Yeah, it's crazy. He got a little bit, but it's like not too significant. The thing is, if he's got Fireball, he's in a really good situation. If he doesn't, he's got Rocket, he's screwed. There's no way for him to kill Fly Machine. This is one of the reasons why I really dislike the deck that he's playing. A lot of people run it over like the standard Expo deck.
Yeah.
But you have no answer to Fly Machine. You were never able to beat Lava Hound Clone with it if he's got Rocket. So yeah, if he's got Fireball, he can. But if he doesn't,
he does not have Fireball. He would have Fireball by now, I feel like.
Yeah, Fly Machine's OP against.
He has Rocket.
Yeah, we're in a Fly Machine here. And we're in a Barb Hut. Just make sure that we have that, and we're set. Like, there's nothing he can do to defend this.
Right.
If he goes in for a Tesla, he's not going to be able to do it. He will not be able to break through. The Tesla's just going to die. And
that Fly Machine is on a mission right now.
The Fly Machine is a man on a mission.
He does get a lock, though, but still.
It doesn't matter. The counter push. Fly Machine is going to be down so much elixir here. This is a really good spot for me to be in because I can Magic Archer as well on top of the Knight if I need to.
Yeah.
It's probably going to go for a Tesla, so I want to go in for Royal Hogs here and Bats. Wow, he's actually going to cycle Log. He's going to Tesla, but then he's not going to have Tesla and cycle anymore, so this is really good.
Yeah.
Remember, he's got Rocket, so we'll see if he drops a defensive Expo or not. Usually, like, he should defensive Expo here, in my opinion. To try to snipe the the Barb Hut.
So do you Fireball this, or you have to?
No, I'm gonna play pretty aggressive here. I'm gonna try to break through.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do. But the Fly Machine is gonna be able to aid our endeavors, and if it's getting tanked for, it's gonna be really, really hard for him to deal with.
He doesn't Rocket.
Yeah, well, you'd have to Tornado plus Rocket if you wanted to hit everything.
That's true.
Because the Royal Hog's movement speed is so high. The issue with this matchup, what I've said like time and time again, it's like you can't kill the Fly Machine. So in most matchups, yes, you kind of have to go in for the Fireball there because you can't break through. But I can reliably get damage against people that run this deck. And this is one of my most hated decks in the game. So
so it's a vindication for
you.
It
feels so good, man.
Yeah. And you can see, dude, that was never even.
It's not close. I have a 100-0 matchup there. Like, he could be a really good player, but you can't tell because just the reason being is he's got Rocket, and you can't deal with Fly Machine with that deck because he's only got Ice Wizard, Rocket, and Tesla to shoot up, and none of those are ever going to get on top of my Fly Machine, so he's just going to lose the game.
Yeah, no doubt, dude.
Just tank for it and you win.
Hey, an undefeated video, bro.
Yeah.
Good job, man. What do you have coming up on your channel?
Just a lot of play-by-play guides on different decks, so I've been having a lot of fun.
Any Zappies action coming up? Any Zappies?
I try to test out all the new cards, so
cool,
definitely.
Cool. Awesome, man. We'll be looking forward to that. Perfect time to go subscribe. Check out Sir Tag's YouTube channel. The link will be in the show notes below, along with his player stats at statsroyale.com. Tag, any other shout-outs or anything like that before we let you go?
Not really, man. Just thank you so much for having me on the channel. It was a pleasure to come on.
Always a pleasure to have you, man. Guys, a big shout out to Tag again. All his social media will be in the links below, and a huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out Bren's information as well. Thank you, and as always, take care, guys.